Hi everybody! Abbey extravaganza continues. And you know what today is? Today is the winter solstice, which makes it a very, very special day. I made some videos and I'm uploading them and I'm going to share this one. So yesterday was really kind of an emotional, I just was, you know, maybe it's just a girl thing, but I got a lot of stuff out and I feel great today. I feel good. I have noticed it's sort of like the dish rag experience this month, and just like wring it out and just wring it out. Whatever you can do to let stuff go. You know, donate stuff to Goodwill, clean out the cabinets of the physical and also of the emotional, of the mental, of the dreams, of the experiences of 2017 and before, and then the dreams that you want to experience, you know, have manifest in 2018. Just let it out. Like, open the cupboards and let out the moths and the spiders and all the other stuff, and then welcome the light to shine in. It's been an incredible month for letting go of stuff. And it has been kind of like I just don't know what I'm going to expect next. But I've had an awesome day today and finished the Christmas shopping, which has been really exciting this year. Sometimes it's stressful, but this year it hasn't been. It's been oddly, like, really fun. And I've got all the wrapping paper I need, and I go to the Dollar Tree and I get gift bags because I just can't do too much wrapping. It's too much wrapping. But it's fun because then you can unwrap things and then you can pull things out of bags. So it's like an experience, you know, multi-experience. Anyway, I wanted to make this a really special message for Winter Solstice, and this redheaded spirit guide is she sort of jump-started the Abbey extravaganza. I have this video, Finding Your Spirit Guides, and you should watch it. It's only 6 minutes long, but it's peaceful, and I don't know what it is, but that message nailed it for me. I mean, it doesn't say a whole lot, but yet it says everything. And this red-headed spirit guide, I don't have a name for her, but we'll see if we can get one today. But she has been a huge part of my December transformation, and I think I've been transforming. Like, the November new moon, I swear to God, I bring this up in every video, but I'm not kidding. There's something big that hit around that time, and it's like I shed an old skin, and it started with, I was watching some scary movies, like day after day after day, about hell. I don't even watch scary movies, but for some reason it seemed to be correct for me, so I just did it. And it started with the Silent Hill movie, which I love. The Silent Hill movie. It's creepy, but it's like a mystery. It's a scary mystery movie, but it's like it's raw, it's real, it's intense, it's a spiritual experience. But that movie just opened something up, and I've just been kind of getting all the old stuff out of me, old energies, so I can be ready for 2018. But this redheaded really sort of entered into my December, along with a lot of other new spirit guides, and doing a lot of cleaning energy work on myself, having a lot of new awarenesses about really extreme, intense things because of the deepness. I've been going through a lot of deep thought, and I'm so ready to be done with deep thought. I just need simple. I just need simple, like Adventure Time. Futurama and Adventure Time, they bring the light airs into my life, and I could just watch those shows over and over again. Anyway, okay. I have a message to share with you guys. We're going to learn about my new spirit guide. And so if you haven't watched that video and you don't feel like watching that 6-minute video, my spirit guide's really, she's absolutely riveting to look at, but it's not her appearance that is so beautiful to me as her heart essence is like, it is so deep. I don't know that you could ever dive deep enough to find the bottom of that heart portal. I mean, it is so deep. And the depth of her is, it is like deep understanding about everything. Any type of experience you could be going through, just even deeper than that, and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper understanding. And it is so compassionate. It is so patient, it is so healing, and I'm telling you, she is powerful. Some of the energy work, she would wake me up in the middle of the night and I would see her, but then I would also kind of, like, I long for her. Like, there's something about her that is really, like, I miss her and I want to remember her. I want to bring her more into my life. Her purpose is to help me see the beauty within myself, and it's not about physical beauty. She is absolutely stunning to look at. Really intense, rich red hair. It's not curly. It's like really thick, and it's not particularly super long. She has beautiful, like, pale skin, and very healthy pale, not like sickly pale, and these beautiful glowing blue eyes and these rich red lips, and she's not wearing any clothing, and she sort of comes from the nature, and so you just see what is like a goddess image. But again, it is not her appearance that is so attractive about her. It is this heart. Her heart is just, I can't get enough of it. And I actually allow myself to experience her, being her, by allowing my own eyes to glow and feeling the richness of her heart and my own heart, and feeling the beauty that she possesses within myself. So it is, I become her, you know, but it's because I want to be like her, because I want to have a heart that is so deep and so understanding and compassionate and just beautiful. I want to know more about that. I think that this consciousness, is beautiful feminine consciousness, is so, I would really like to share a message from her for this winter solstice. And so I'm just gonna chill out, and then we're gonna get started. We're gonna just see what happens. So just gonna close my eyes, and then we're gonna go. All right. So the introduction of the space is, I feel that we're on like an old seaside. It feels like an old Irish seaside or something of that nature, because it's northerly. There's a rocky coastline, but there's greenery too. But the essence feels like kind of like Scotland or Ireland or Wales or England or something of that nature. There's kind of a grayer hue to the sky. There's really intense breezes that are blowing. I can see the lines of the wind are articulated in the scene, and they're blowing across. It's sort of interesting because the scene sort of starts here, and then the winds dip in a little bit, and then they come out around me. And then she's standing on a rock in the ocean. There's the ocean tide, and then she's sort of standing on just a rock. She looks exactly as I described. She's not wearing any clothing. She's absolutely stunning to look at. Her hair is much longer this time. It's sort of like the feminine goddess image. It sort of covers her breasts. So it's sort of, the wind is just perfectly placing her hair, so she looks kind of like the goddess image. But everything is so gray. Even the water is a really dark blue color, and the sand just seems kind of gray. It's just, everything seems very gray. Those clouds are really intense gray, dark gray color. The thing is it's absolutely quiet. That's silence. And despite the intensity, this intense dark scene, it is perfectly silent. Not a sound. I'm looking at a book and I'm turning the page. So let's see what happens next. She speaks to me through her eyes. She speaks no language. She speaks from her heart. The energy of her heart is how she communicates. I make her cry, she says. She shows me a heart that is trying constantly to do the right thing, even when it is hard, and even when I feel at a loss, even when I don't know how to, I still try. And I even go deep inside myself to even contemplate for very long periods of time exactly what I could do. Not just come up with an answer, but actually go inside and actually deeply contemplate it. It makes her feel emotional. she watches me do this because it shows that I care this much. There's a long pause. She is very intense energetically, but silent. But it's all love energy, is very powerful. I mean, it has a density. The love energy has a density, and you can feel it. I'm a little startled because I'm not making this video for myself. I tell her I want this message to be a gift for everybody. She knows this. That she won't stop looking at me. Just a moment. She shows me very quickly and very brief, just very quick, but long enough I can see there's something of it's sort of like a screaming hopelessness in the corner of a room that is very small, but yet it's like a prison cell. It's like human beings being put into kennels and locked away. And they're screaming in hopelessness inside themselves, and they don't have the ability to unlock the kennel. They're trapped. She says, "Do I have the power to let them out?" She asks me what imprisoned these humans in the first place, but she calls them animals. She asks if she should have compassion for them. Some of them are completely clueless as to their own choices that are manifesting their own experiences, and they're behaving mindlessly. They are acting without deep thought and deep reflection. They are not making changes. They are not overcoming themselves. Do I have the power to let these animals out of the cage and they're human beings? Should I be compassionate towards them? Should I just give them whatever they want? Do they deserve it? She looks at human beings who are at the lower end of a financial totem pole. She also looks at human beings who have great financial abundance. She looks at their hearts. She says a lot of people are crying because of money. But if they choose to let go and accept all things are in the balance, not trying to fight for more money, not trying to create more money, but just let it go and be at peace with what they have, now I can let them out of their kennel. This is complicated because she looks at very specific, very wealthy and greedy hearts. Are they in kennels? She asks. Are they animals? Or are they humans? Are they selfish? Or are they teachers? Are they terrible people? Are they the reason for all of your problems with money? Whether they are in a cage or not, do they have the power over those who are in cages. She says, don't be mistaken, they are in cages of their own kind too. She's talking about the human beings who are free from cages are the ones who welcome acceptance, the ones who welcome the universe to teach them how to see without fear, without judgment, with compassion. She asks if I think human beings deserve freedom. She shows me a planet where there is light that is trying to break up what is a horrible smog of energy, and everybody is breathing in the smog. We can't see it, but we inhale it, and it affects us. It keeps us focusing on superficial matters, not truly going deep inside ourselves, not changing, not facing our fears, not letting go. It just simply staying with our head above water is still drowning. She's asking if humanity has suffered enough yet. She is talking about human ascension. A lot of hearts on the planet are tired, are wanting to leave and never come back, are desperate, are killing themselves in order to ascend. She is very serious when she is talking about mindlessness and animals in a kennel and the choices that they make. She is softening her heart. She is talking to me about the one I call Mother Snake, has been a spirit, like a spirit guide, like a mother, reflection, a teacher, but helping me get through the trying times of my life. She is what is an ascended version of Mother Snake, which is also saying that I, Abbey, am an ascended version of who I was before this moment. She's talking about human ascension as learning cycles that are taking place as though you could have lived a lifetime and the learning cycle was the whole lifetime, but what is like learning cycles as in living multiple lifetimes in a single lifetime. So having a death and rebirth experience in a single lifetime, even multiple times. She's saying the best way, she's telling me the best way to describe it is, can you imagine saying that you lived 50 past lives, but you were born and died in a single body, but you lived 50 lifetimes in one lifetime? Do you think that is possible? She says a lot of souls are experiencing what is a rapid acceleration of growth, and it is very trying, it is very extreme, it is very exhausting, and that is why so many souls are struggling right now. She says, don't be so hard on yourselves. She smiles. She lets the light in on what are two kennels with human beings that are even gnawing at themselves, punishing themselves, hating themselves, begging for mercy, asking God why. She says they're tired. They're lost too because they have forgotten about the power of love, within themselves. She encourages people to know yourself. Knowing yourself is the true way of finding relief from the burdens of this world. She has opened their doors of their kennels. She has said freedom was always here, the kennels were never locked. They still continue to believe they are trapped, so now it is on them. It is not on me. It's not on the Holy Spirit. It's not on the Ascended Masters. It is on the human beings who live here. There's a pause here, there's a contemplation. I ask her, this is a pretty intense message for Winter Solstice. What is it? What is it that you want us to see inside ourselves, or how can you help us understand what to do with this wisdom so we are ready for 2018, ready for the new energies here? She says, as in, how can I make this message clearer for everybody to understand what I'm saying? I say, yeah. She is showing me the original scene with the rocky shoreline. She's on the rock. She is parting the clouds and the light is shining down upon her. We see that the water is quite beautiful. The scene is opening up. It is not sort of squeezing in and then pulling back out. It's actually opening up, and it looks like we have like a real horizon to experience, and it's beautiful. She is asking us to let the oxygen in and to breathe. Don't feel so wrung out or wrung dry. She says these moments are only moments, and there are plenty moments of beautiful horizons to rejoice in. I see birds in the sky. I hear waves rolling in. She smiles. Her heart is full of delightfulness. She wants to kick the water and laugh and even run and giggle a lot, like somebody's chasing her and trying to get her, and she laughs. Playfulness is healing. She asked me if there's anything else I'd like to share, as in anything else I would like her to share. I don't know what to say right now. I feel like I can only just something about her glowing eyes I find so enchanting, and her really intense bright heart. There's nothing she is sharing as of a name. She chooses not to have one. I've always identified her as mother, only because it's It's a gesture of what is like a balanced woman, a very genuine, like divine feminine woman. I can't explain why I use that term, but I do. She makes me feel like the years of my life leading up to this moment are behind me. So far behind me, I've even found myself not relating to my past, or even knowing who that person was 10 years ago. I only know who I am right now, and I don't choose to hold on to the memories even, because they don't define me at all. It was like an old lifetime that somehow merged with this one, and I remember it, and it was me. But I am such a different person, and I feel like I've grown up. I feel like I've matured on a soul level. I feel like I've completed something big, and I am ready or becoming prepared for like a whole new beginning, and it's extraordinary. I mean, it is. And one thing that you can't be afraid of, if you really want to become a spiritual person, as in like a psychic, or you really want to develop those abilities, you've got to learn how to live differently. Because going to work in the societal structure, it keeps you focusing on the calendar and the clock and the dates. And when you become a spiritual person, you start living in a now experience far more than you could ever imagine, and your work is healing yourself. Your work is learning and observing, and your work is different. And you have got to keep purging out old energies, and you have got to keep facing your fears, and you have got to keep moving. Because as a healer, I can't just stand still. I can't just say, well, this is good enough. This is all this is as far as the textbook goes, and then I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. No, I'm going to continue to grow. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know how that happens. It's like a tree. How do we know how it will branch off, and where it will branch off, and how many branches it will have? It will be a really thick trunk, or there may be a kind of a distorted, weird trunk. Like, trees just grow as they grow, and sometimes they have to grow differently when other trees pop up, or things change. They have to grow differently, and we too have to just allow ourselves to grow as we are meant to. But try not to focus too hard on the specifics. Just allow yourself to be like the moving tide and just flow. Just go with the flow. And if you have deep days, don't be afraid to admit it. I'm having some deep moments, and just then welcome the universe to be with you. And share your deep thoughts, share your deep feelings. Say, I am noticing something and I cannot figure out what it means to me exactly, but I feel like I can't stop noticing it, feeling it inside myself. And you just connect, and you just keep allowing yourself to move. There's moments where I just feel like this is it. I am on the go. I feel like I'm a conqueror of the universe. I feel amazing. And the next thing you know, you notice that you're on a new lesson. It's like you don't know from day to day what lesson you're going to be working on. When you're a psychic like me, you get new lessons constantly. They happen in the middle of the night. They happen through interactions with other people. They happen through psychic services. Every single person that I do work for, I learn from them. I grow from them. So everybody, we are here together. I can't just do this by myself. I do this with all the souls that want to work with me. And through working with others, I grow. I become more advanced. I become more aware of a bigger picture. And I become better at what I do, right? This is just another message for humanity and the winter solstice and preparing for the new year. I'm just going to let it be as it is. That's what she has to say for us. You get to explore what it means to you, how it makes you feel, what it inspires out of you. And that's all I have to say about that. Can't force them to say anything. I mean, I want it to be a happy message, but I can't force it to be happy if it's meant to be serious. So we just accept it as it is, and then we explore what it means to us, and then we grow from it. So that's all I have to share for this video. Abbey extravaganza. It's on. It's on right now. Okay, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely connect with me. I'm here to help you. I'm here to do journeys, help you spiritually, help bring in the light, help clean out the bats out of your cave. We can do anything. We can journey into, we can find soul fragment pieces, past lifetimes. We can heal what's bothering you in this lifetime and see what it looks like. Spirit always shares what is like developmental advice in order to help you continue to grow out of whatever is inspiring you to feel stuck or feel low or whatever you're struggling with. So it's not only to heal, it is to teach, it is to give you tips on how you can continue to move forward. I also do psychic mentoring. We could do sessions to explore your spirit guides, receive messages from archangels, ascended masters. We do animal communication. There's so much stuff we can do. Just go to my website. It's abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Get yourself booked in for a session and let me do some work for you. I do private video sessions, so I connect with you and I record it just like I'm doing right now, or we can do over a live Zoom meeting. So check me out, abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you guys for watching my video and supporting me. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all the best. Wish you a happy holiday, and have a wonderful rest of your 2017. I'll probably make another Abbey extravaganza video, but I'm just gonna say this for now. All right, love you guys and have a great day.